All right. Okay, so I am going to be playing Metal Gear Solid 5, Phantom Pain, obviously. But it's kind of, I'm going to be playing it from the start. It's kind of cool for me because did I just exit the game? Wait, what? I thought I just deleted the save data. Hold up. Excuse me. Let's try this again, please. Did I accidentally quit the game? What did I do? I wasn't paying any attention. Okay, so the thing is now I have a... Oh. I guess when you delete the save data, it just kicks you completely out. I guess because it does have to kind of restart. It does like this fancy thing. But, so I have... Now, I have... Oh, now the game audio's not coming through. This is part of the specialness. And I think you guys can see my monitor. Like what I'm doing right now, yeah. That should work. Nope. Try again. Hey. There. Why aren't you going over there? Please. Please! Go over there. No! I like this. No! Alt F4. Alright. That's what we'll do. One more time. Nice train wreck to start this out. 2 minutes of a train wreck. Uh-oh. I don't think it's gonna like me Alt F4ing. Oh boy. Is the game audio even working? I didn't pay attention. Dang it. But yeah, so I have a 2 PC setup for streaming now. So this is kind of a, this is gonna be a test. Okay, game audio is working.
Mayday! Mayday! Controls unresponsive! Tower, do you read? Shit! Comms are down.
Alright, I'm probably gonna get copyright strikes for this song, but... So... What happened before this? There was a lot that happened before this, so... I have a stream, a playthrough of, Metal Gear 3, Metal Gear Solid 3. So you can see that when, Snake becomes Big Boss. And I might get this wrong, because I haven't freshened up on the story in a while. But basically, Big Boss starts... I believe he starts working with the Patriots first. And then he essentially betrays the Patriots and starts building up his own private army and whatnot in Peace Walker. And he creates a mother base. And then, I believe, I'm gonna be so bad at remembering this timeline. They celebrate like a peace day or whatever, and then Emmerich, a scientist, a nuclear scientist, comes in, and he basically, from what I remember, betrays them, and basically tells the people that Snake has a nuke. Anyway, bunch of bad shit happens. 2 kids get kidnapped. I guess not kids, whatever. 2 people get kidnapped. Snake goes in to get them. And that was the little game that comes before this, the little prologue, Ground Zeroes, where you say pause and... What's the kid with the audio cord? I don't remember. But yeah, you go to save them. Paz has a bomb in her stomach, and they pull it out. But, oh no, the subtitles aren't on. She asks if I'm awake. She said, doctor, doctor. Now this part is actually a little clue.
V has come to.
V has come to.
V has come to.
So, this is kind of just a presumption, but I believe V is standing for Venom. Okay, so first thing we're going to do, because it got rid of my subtitles. I don't know what, because that's foreign. And it didn't have a subtitle there. Let's make sure my graphics are all the same. Yes, they are. All on extra high. That's the way to play. But I guess I shouldn't spoil it, because I'm gonna play through the whole game. It's gonna take a while. Maybe I should only try and do the main missions. Really? It's not there in the subtitles? I hope it's doing the subtitles. I believe he's asking, can you hear me?
Can you hear me?
Now he says in English.
Are you having difficulty speaking? Can you move your head? Just nod.
I just
if
did.
You can hear me.
It's in a mouse, but... Yes.
Look up, please. Very good. How do you feel now? Can you speak? What is your name? When were you born? Can you recall?
All this is really foreshadowing and whatnot. Well, my real name is Ricky. I was born December 29th.
Good. Now then. Please try to relax. There is plenty of time. I need to tell you something. Please listen and try not to panic. You've been in a coma for quite some time. Yes, I know. You would like to know how long. I'm afraid it's been 9 years. Damn it! Nosocoma! 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 Nurse! Calm down. Calm down. Try not to panic. Wait a second. Try not to panic. Now. You'll be all right. There now. Just rest.
I'm not going to be able to play for too long today. I wanted to do this earlier.
How do you feel?
It's been 1 week since you came to. Now, let's try getting you out of that bed. Nurse. Don't worry. You've lost some strength, but we've been maintaining your muscle mass through massages, CPM therapy, and EMS. Now, I need to explain something to you, but you mustn't be alarmed. 9 years ago, you were injured in an explosion. Upon examination, we discovered 108 foreign bodies embedded within you. In addition to shrapnel, we also found fragments of human bone and human teeth. Most of it was removed, but some of the fragments still remain. They are located near your heart and in your skull. Look at this. The fragments are lodged deep within your cerebral cortex. We couldn't give you an MRI, the metal, you see. But even if we were to extract it, you would most likely suffer a brain hemorrhage. Mental and physical impairment are unavoidable. However, your current status is not life-threatening. One more thing. This X-ray is of your upper body. You better look now. Best to understand your situation sooner than later. I know it's difficult, but please look down. It's best to see with your own eyes. Be brave. Nosocoma! Grigor! Try to calm down! Calm down! Please! Calm down! It's gonna be okay! Yes! Calm down! Yes. Yes.
But yeah, I wanted to do this earlier. But I ended up doing my taxes instead.
It's true. There are those who wish you would never woken up. You should be dead, but you're not. The wheels are in motion. Your enemies are everywhere. We must alter your appearance immediately. Otherwise, I fear you won't leave this place alive. It's a wide open world out there, so there's something we need to take care of first. I'm going to change your appearance. We have no other choice. What you look like, however...
Alright, so this is like the first real interaction you get. Something that was kinda crazy. Because, just... I didn't expect any character creation out of a Metal Gear game. But they had it. Now, when I first played it, I thought that they had pulled a Metal Gear 2 on us. And had made it to where you wouldn't be playing as Big Boss at all. And I was actually kind of bummed out, because I thought that that was the truth. This guy's fine. He's a little Russian, but who cares? Let's give him a stupid tattoo. Stick with that. Oh wait, the Vulcan Raven tattoo? Do white. There we go. But yeah, luckily, you don't actually get to play as that guy.
Very good. Now, let's remove these bandages. Your face has healed nicely. To tell you the truth, these bandages were more for your protection. To hide you from those who want you dead. As of today, your name is Ahab. Forget everything. Your name, your past. This is you, as you've lived until this day. Tomorrow, it becomes a phantom.
Not yet. The patient in the next bed saw my face. Of course. Consider it done.
See, they call you the patient in the next bed. There's so much, like, they just give it away. And yet, a ton of people didn't notice. And even the trailer. even in like the first trailer reveal, they basically gave everything away. And I don't remember seeing anything until the game came out about like the big twist that's at the end. And there's more foreshadowing here, too.
Okay, have time to go.
What happened to the woman?
The woman? We gave her a light. She took the short way down.
Who are you?
Who am I? You're talking to yourself. Been watching over you for 9 years. You can call me Ishmael.
What the hell is going on?
Well, the good news is, you're in the land of the living. Bad news? The whole world wants you dead. On your feet, soldier. The whole place is coming down.
Now, there were a couple
Need a little
of
pick-me-up? Okay.
things that I found
Here.
on the internet
I
before
got
the
you
game
to get
came
you
out,
back in the game.
where they just mentioned that, like, a random pilot, or a random paramedic, actually, I believe it's a paramedic, a random paramedic in the prologue for this game. I guess this is still the prologue. I mean,
Drug's not working.
in whatever the crap it's called, Ground Zeroes, was also voiced by Kiefer Sutherland.
We're getting out of here. Move it.
Let's take the stairs.
But I think it took me until about halfway through the game for me to come up with the proper conclusion as to what was going on. I didn't know who you were. I'm giving away the spoilers like I said I wouldn't, but who cares? Because there's a point when they run DNA tests on Eli, who is Liquid Snake, and because they have a suspicion that he's a part of the whatever, the Terrible Children project, and they say that the tests that they run to see if their DNA matches comes out negative.
This isn't gonna work. We better take the elevator.
But there was no doubt in my mind that that was Liquid. Like, it had to be Liquid. So, since I knew that was Liquid, I just figured that you couldn't actually be Big Boss. But there's so many foreshadowing moments just in this prologue and in that trailer that they released when the game wasn't even out that revealed it all.
What the hell is that?
Here comes a familiar face.
Something's coming.
They only have him wearing his coat in this first scene. They don't even mention who he is until like the second act or whatever it is. After you've basically beaten the game and there's only the little, like, there's a few new missions, but for the most part it's just replays of old missions. They don't mention who that is until after that point. Of course, if you played the other games, you can guess who he is. But it's one of those things where it's like you just can't believe it. Oh man, that light switch is really flat. Didn't make the light switches actually poke out for some reason.
Hold up, let's fix this. Next time, do it yourself. It's always good to try and mend your injuries while hiding from the enemy. Over there. Let's go. This way, hurry. Get down.
Help me, please.
So to me, it seems like there's multiple sides coming after you. Oh, I forgot about this.
Help me! I don't want to die!
But yeah, it seems like there are multiple sides coming to get you because Quiet, spoiler, that was Quiet, knows which one is actually Big Boss. Because, like I said, she calls you the patient in the next bed. She goes to kill you. These guys
Time to walk.
don't seem to know who is who.
Don't get caught in those searchlights. Here they come. Hurry.
So they're just killing everyone, because that guy ID'd the guy that he killed after he had already killed him. And he, like, took a good look at his face. So to me, it says that these guys... oops. These guys didn't know exactly where Big Boss was, but they know that he can look like anyone at this point. They know that they were going to change his face. So they're basically gonna try and kill everyone.
Move! Go! Come on. Shit! It's ugly down there. Turn back. This way.
Πάμε γρήγορα. Come on.
Σας παρακαλώ, τι συμβαίνει? Δεν βλέπω τίποτα.
Δεν μιλάει κανένας, θα μας σκοτώσουνε.
Ναι, τον είδα πριν λίγο.
What's happening out there?
It's all right, we'll be okay.
Can't see what's happening.
Do you hear that?
What's going on out there?
Hey! Huh? Close, kid.
I hope you're okay. Hey!
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 I can't see what's happening.
What is that? What's happening out there? Does anybody know?
Hey!
You should be okay. Do you hear them coming?
Where are they?
But yeah, once again, I don't actually... know if that's what's going on. That's just my guess. I don't remember if I want to be here. These guys are literally just eradicating everyone.
Anything? Negative. He came in here. Keep looking. This way.
We're sitting ducks. Blend in with the bodies. Get down on your stomach and crawl. If you move, we're done for. Play dead.
I don't think they ever explain who these guys are working for either. Pulls out a rocket launcher.
Hold on. We better stop and treat that injury.
This is the only really cutscene heavy part of the game.
We'll have to take the stairs down.
After this, there's basically barely any cutscenes. They're really few and far between. But whenever they happen, I really like them. I'm one of the people who actually likes the super long, like hour-long cutscenes in Metal Gear.
Hold down the aim button to aim, then press the attack button to fire. Destroy it. You're pretty good.
You're pretty good. That's another clue.
I'll run interference.
Alright, let's try not to get caught immediately. It's pretty easy to get caught at this part, though. I think this gun is supposed to have a silencer on it, but I don't think it actually does. Yeah, it doesn't, so... I don't see that last guy. I do not see him. I don't know why I don't see him. Oh, I think he was right there. I think I saw his gun at that last second. So there are little visual things about the child that show you whose will it's basically under, like you can hear the thoughts of like the people around it, and then it will act upon those thoughts. So when its cuffs are on fire, it's obviously under the influence of the man on fire, Volgin. And then when it was beside Snake, you could actually see a horn sticking out of his head. The same horn that Snake has, showing that it was under the influence of him. I believe there's something that he gets when he's under the influence of Eli, but I do not remember what it is. Alright, there's no good way to deal with him, so I'm just gonna, act like I can do anything to him. Run away. Oh, I'm not sure if I had to hit space at that part, but I was going to dive for fun, and then it stopped and told me how to do a quick dive, so I was confused.
Go, go, go!
Scorpions, the guns that they're using. I don't know what country manufactures Scorpion. Let's get out of here while he gets ran over by a tank. Russian. Czechoslovakian. Shouldn't say Russian. Alright. That's a little foreshadowing there, tiny bit. Apparently the Scorpion submachine gun weighs 2 pounds. Almost 3 pounds. I guess it depends on the version of the gun that we're using. He also got wrecked by an ambulance like Michael Myers.
Get in!
The barrel is 4.5 inches. Those poor guys. They don't know what they're getting themselves into. You can actually see when that explosion happens, the reflection of the statue of the man riding the unicorn. Or I think it's just a horse. But the Scorpion can fire 850 rounds per minute. And can fire a whole bunch of types of bolts depending on the version of the gun. Got ACP rounds, 9mm. I know my mind's wandering, but I looked up this gun, and I started just reading it. Apparently the old ones only had a 10 bullet magazine. That's kind of shit. But I guess, I mean, if it was made 1959 was the first one. But I guess when it was actually put into use, it was more like 1961. Oh yeah, see the horn? Right above the child's right eye. There's a Moby Dick reference.
Get on!
Shalashka.
I'm on your side.
Shalashashka. Hard to pronounce that name. Ocelot. Or Adam.
Hang on!
How many names does he have? Ocelot, Shalashashka, Adam. His real name is like a Russian version of Adam.
Watch our backs! Shoot it! Now! You lost your mind! Now!
Have you lost your mind?
Careful, that gun's slow to reload!
I know. I've been reloading it every couple of shots except for it got kind of close there, so... Oops.
Fire!
I'm firing.
You're vulnerable when you reload! You get him? We shook him off. Shoot it! Don't let him attack!
Out of bullets.
Harbor! We're almost there! Hold him!
You can see his horn a little bit there. I believe it was covered up for the most part during that whole thing. My heroism decreased. Only completed 1 out of the 2 tasks. I don't even know what it is. Completed the mission without allowing the man on fire to attack even once. Oh. Sweet. I guess because I alerted him, maybe that's why my fame got decreased. But that is the prologue to Metal Gear 5. I'll be continuing this later. For now, I actually have to get ready for bed and whatnot. I should probably actually... because there's gonna be this big whole, like, cutscene that's coming up next. So I'll let that run through.
name's Ocelot. Big boss. You know who I am. A certain man gave me a job to do. Two, actually. First was to get you out of that hospital. The second was to rescue the man himself. You remember? Your partner 9 years ago, Kazuhira Miller. 9 years back, your private army came under attack by Cypher. You were considered dead. Until today, that is, when Cypher found you. And it's not just them. The whole world wants you dead. You'll have to join up with Miller. Build that private army of yours one more time. It's your only chance. First, we need to save Miller. He's in Afghanistan.
Afghanistan?
What, you can't keep up with world affairs in a coma? 4 years ago, the Soviets invaded Afghanistan. The Muslims are fighting back with Western support. Miller was training Mujahideen rebels when he was captured by the Soviets. The Reds' 40th Army. Troop strength somewhere around 100,000. The squad holding Miller set off near the Pakistan border yesterday. Now, in 3 days, they'll reach the Soviet garrison. They'll be interrogated for a few more days, and it's off to a lager. Or left to rot in a ditch on Afghan soil. I give him 2 weeks. The job didn't mean anything to Miller. He only took it on to keep you safe. Well, there's our ride. It's a whaling ship. Had a pretty good deal on her once the IWC started raising a stink. Now, 7 days to Port Qasim, another 3 overland. So we won't have much time once we're there. Don't take too long getting used to your new self. Hang on. Ha!
They had 2 more clues there. Said that he was given a job by a certain man. And then to rescue the man himself. So it was like, he was told to get him out of the hospital and then rescue the man himself. Basically saying that he was given the job by the same man that he was talking to, blah blah blah. Point is, more foreshadowing. And also the get used to your new self thing. So many little clues. This cutscene's kind of boring. Nothing too fancy or cool going on in it. I think this shows Snake getting his robo arm, though. I wonder why it's missing a pinky. I mean, I guess a pinky isn't important to operating a hand, but it just seems strange to not have a pinky. All right. Oh yeah, V. I gotta remember to do that. I forgot some of the buttons. It's been a while.
The area ahead is under total Soviet control. Miller's been captive for 10 days. Not much time left.
Weather will clear shortly.
Storm's passing.
Getting used to it?
He has a pinky now.
After 9 years on ice, solo infiltration of the Soviet main ground forces should be the perfect warm-up. Kazuhira Miller is being held in Dawandehar to the north. Check its location now. Take out your iDroid. You see Wandi on the map? That's where they're keeping Miller. Only problem is, we don't know his exact location. Finding it is your first priority.
Marker placed.
Got your binoculars? Or should I say, your int scope? See the village? Straight ahead? All right, that's the village. If you see something through the binoculars and you need more information, just give me a call. I'll tell you anything I can about it. That's Violo Village. The Violo Calais. The villagers fled the war and evacuated a while back. Since then, it's become a base for the Soviets' 40th Army. A few days ago, Miller was taken through there, en route towards Dawandehar. You may be able to pick up the trail there. It's worth a shot. Put a marker on it so you don't lose track of where it is.
Marker
Good.
placed.
Now you won't have to worry about getting lost along the way. You can't have much left in him. I give him 3 days, tops. If we fail, and he dies, we lose our chance of revenge. But we need more intel. If you just go charging into Dawandehar, you'll be putting both your lives at risk. See what you can find out first. The Soviets have other outposts, not just the one you saw. Afghanistan is a big place. I expect you'll become quite familiar with those binoculars as you plan your next move. How and where you make it, well, that's up to you. From here on out, you're on your own. You're a legend in the eyes of those who live on the battlefield. That's why you have to handle this mission yourself. Put those 9 years behind you, and return as Big Boss. That's how Koss would want it. I'll be sending additional intel by radio. Stay sharp. Not one of Miller's bodyguards survived. And they were good. All we found on the scene were their corpses and these. You'll be missing them. And you're his only hope of getting them back. Now go! Let the legend come back to life.
Straight to gameplay. That was so cool.
Why don't you do a little more practice in those ruins? Shooting, taking cover, climbing obstacles. See to it that 9-year gap doesn't slow you down.
But yeah, when you first play the game, and it goes straight to gameplay from that, that was super cool. But, yeah, I'm not actually gonna play. I swear that there's a secret around here. Might be it right there. Come on. I can see stuff up there. I just want it. But I know that there's a crack in the wall somewhere. Anyway, I shouldn't actually start playing this game because I gotta be going to bed. But I plan on beating this game and streaming it the whole way through. Final Fantasy 15 is going to be coming out in like a month, and I really want to stream that. There's also a few games that I haven't played yet that I would like to give a try. So it shouldn't take me a month to beat it. Oh wait, I can collect that, can't I? Yes, I can. Okay.
That's a type of medicinal plant. Bring it back to base. It's sure to be useful sometime. Even the sheerest cliffs are climbable if there are cracks you can use as handholds. You might even find some unexpected routes that way. Keep an eye out for cracks on your travels. That's a rough diamond. Good find. It'll fetch a high price.
For you, Crow. Anyway, yeah, that's all I'm gonna do for now. I'm gonna go to bed. I hope this stream turned out good. I'm gonna review the quality and whatnot to see. But the two computer setup seems pretty cool. It's a little weird. There are a few kinks that I still have to work out of it, but yeah. Good night.